What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today, right now, we're about to look at the Marching Hornets of Alabama State University and the Sounds of Dynamite of Alcorn State University. We're going to look at this spring high school band, you know, the one where it's a day of whatever band situation going on where the high schoolers come up and play with the university bands. It looks like Alabama State had a spring game and Alcorn performed some songs, so we're going to compare the two
just for fun.
And I'm curious, high schoolers, how was it? What is it like? Is it just one day they sing you like some music and then you go up there? Is it like a week?
I don't think it's a week.
Didn't seem like it was happening back when I was in high school, because for me, concert season was all second semester until the one Jamboree event that happened at the end of the year.
In modern times, however,
it seems to be a gallimaufry of marching band events throughout spring semester, which is fantastic and great and all, but I just feel like, now it's every weekend, twice a weekend, during the week. Anyway, let's check this out. We're gonna hear two songs from each school. One school will play 30 seconds for a little bit of input, then another school will play. So if you wanna skip to the review portion, feel free to use the chapter markers that are down in the description below. So sit back and relax.
Grab your popcorn and snacks.
And without any further ado,
let's do what it do.
This summer, Scholarly Battle Bands will have its second annual virtual competition that will feature 10 of the best high schools in the country. The winner of this competition will become the new Scholarly Battle Bands champions and win a Scholarly Band video package that includes a promotional video for your band program, a recording session that will provide you with both audio and video files of however many songs you wish, and a concert video where we come and record one of your symphonic band concerts. We currently have 7 bands in the league and we are looking for 3 more. If you think your band deserves to be in this league and have a shot to win the Scholarly Band media package,
prove it.
Remember, perform at your highest level possible and your band just might receive an invitation to the virtual competition this summer. Come on, tubas. Long drum break, I guess. Long tuba break. All right, so that was Alabama State, and I feel like I have seen Alabama State's band that big before in real life, you know what I mean? So it's exciting to see, you know, what all happens next season. But that was some stuff at the end there, got off tempo there, so young people, be sure to watch, and you don't always have to look for the director. That's what the drum majors are really for. You know, if they're not damn dancing, they should be holding tempo. So be sure to watch the drum majors for tempo, especially when you have a big group like that. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. That's cool. That looks cool. Okay. All right, trumpets. Okay, Dynamite Day. All right. Cool. Sound good, man. Ooh. All right. Hey, that was nice. Great job, man. That sounded better than Alabama's group right up, mostly tempo was together. And for the most part, the band sounded really good, too. Nice and together. Very clean, very articulate. I know that song. I think it's step, kick back, step up, the kicking back, something like that. We all know that song. It's a good song. I like that song. That's a good band song. Great job, students. Dancers, everyone looked good, too. We'll talk about it more at the end, though. So here we go. This is the second song we're about to hear from Alabama. It's only 2 songs apiece. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll talk about it. I think I've discovered an issue here. Tubas. Okay, here we go. First thing, Stingettes. Oh my goodness, we have like another dancer video coming out with some stuff on the field. But I love how the Stingettes are. I had mentioned before where it's like you all are very good at like keeping it PG, but can still take you there. You know what I mean? Where it's like you all are giving those younger ladies just enough. And for the band, man, oh my goodness, tuba sound great, and we're still having like a bit of a tempo issue, but we'll talk about that more toward the end there. All right, great job though. Love the sound. Here we go. Oh, this intro is. That was my favorite thing. I love making like cinematic trailer. That looks good though. Oh, here we go. Come on, tubas. Somebody tell me what that drum major is doing way up there at the top. Like, everyone turn around and make sure you can see him. Sound good, man. I love this song. It sound good, but y'all know I hate that trumpet shit. Just hanging. Y'all know I hate it, but it sound good. The song does, not that hanging over stuff. Come on, trombones. Oh man, I like these videos. This looks good. Cool. Okay. All right. So, great job, all the high school students. I'm very giggly. I'll give it. Somebody said in some comment they want me to talk about what I be laughing at. So producers, you're about to find out in that video that's out. You know, where I go more in depth about this video right here. But for the most part, man, great job, both high school groups. Let's see here. Is this off? Are we done with this? All right, so there you have it. That was Alabama State's spring game performance with the high school students. And that was also Alcorn State's spring performance with the high school students, you know, Dynamite Day. And I'm not too sure what Alabama's was called, but let's just call it the scrimmage game day. Good job. All right, let's start with Alabama State. First off, the power is there. I mean, I know that everyone's playing with the band, but I love how Alabama State sounds, especially that song. And I know there are more songs, everyone. So click those links in the description below and hear everything else. And we just did 2 and 2 because I think Alcorn might post some more stuff later. We're trying to keep it even there. But great sound from the stuff we did here and the stuff that's also on there that we didn't show. Good sound. But the tempo issues, what we're going to talk about real quick. And here it is. Okay, bands are very big. They can be very big. They can be small. But let's talk about the big bands. All right. When you're in a very big band, you are always looking to make sure you are on tempo. Like, it's easy to get lost in the sauce, get caught up in there, especially when you're younger, having a good time. This is not just for percussion. It's for everyone. You know, you just start having a good time. And yes, there would be times where the percussion could be wrapped around the corner in a parade. So now you're hearing an echo and all kinds of stuff, or even at a football game like what you just saw. What if you're playing in a stadium and the
Percussion is that far away.
All right. Bottom line is this: look for someone to give you the tempo. That's what you go off of, because sometimes you're hearing an echo, and sometimes the directors are skilled enough to have a delay, or depending on where they are, there are times when we're recording movies and stuff, conductor for the orchestra, because sometimes orchestras could be set up outside in a cathedral. I've seen times and things before where they've recorded stuff inside of the dome. They have like an orchestra set up and you're inside of a large stadium because they just want like that kind of sound, whatever, right? And the conductor could be way up on TV. One time orchestra pieces were inside of an actual cathedral, a church, and the conductor where he was not visible to everyone. So it had screens and stuff and headphones.
And my whole point is,
make sure you can find someone. It could be a drum major or the director. Find someone and lock in that tempo. Don't just get lost and you're like, oh, we're cranking, we're having fun,
blah, blah, blah.
Lock it in, okay? That's what you do as a young person. So that's that, because if you watch the video, the drum majors was giving you the biggest signals ever, and everyone's just having a good old time, and we all know how we get when we get excited and things just speed up. But I guarantee you need to watch when you are definitely in band. Just be sure that you can see someone giving you a visual cue for a tempo. Other than that, Stingettes, amazing job. I said a comment before, like, you all are very good at keeping it PG, and you can take it to the extreme extreme. When I say extreme, you know, whatever is not PG, because it's never nothing like that, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm talking about. I love how you all were moving in a way where it's like, all right, give y'all a little bit, just a little bit, okay, all right, but we're still gonna keep it because it's young ladies and stuff. So that was cool to see, and I love how you all are able to do that and still look like the Stingettes. It don't matter if it's this version or that version. And that is that for Alabama State's huge high school group. So great job. Okay, Alcorn, great job, great sound, a lot of fun. I like the power from the band, and I always say this, the arrangements that come from Alcorn just groove all the time. Look, I just don't like that hanging over trumpet sound. Never gonna like it, so I'm always gonna say something about it, okay? So that's just that. Just know that you won't get hired in the professional industry doing that kind of stuff. Just know that. However, if you're having fun and that's what you all wanna do, more power to you. All joking aside though, great job. I love the articulation the band had and how clear and nice the song sounded. It was amazing. I mean, it almost sounded better than the band during the season. I'm not even kidding. So great job, everyone. If the band ever got that big, which I feel like Alcorn has been that big before. I just feel like I've seen stuff where the band was that big before. But could you imagine if it was that many Golden Girls though? Like, woo, talk about something scary, my goodness. But no, seriously, high schoolers, how was it and what is it like? Do you all really learn all that stuff in just one day? That's really spectacular, you know, or do they send you the music ahead of time? Is your band already playing it? What is that like? Because this wasn't happening back when I was in high school. If it was, I was all up in concert during spring. Tell me what it's like. Did you have fun? And if you are a high school senior right now and you only saw these songs from these two bands, which university would you choose to further your music education? Alabama State or Alcorn State? High schoolers, let me know. Comment down below. Peace.